There is so many different opportunities out there right now for you to create, to work for your damn self if you always wanted to do that. That's what I'm saying. Are you hearing me? Hello. What up, YouTube family? I'm Naija. Welcome to my channel. What's up? How you doing? Dash over to the bad side. You know what I'm saying? And if you want interested in this video, stay tuned. Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la, la. What's good? I'm Naija. If you're just clicking onto this channel, if you're not, I'm still Naija no matter what. Alright? So let's get into the video. I wanted to talk about this for a long time, but I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't talk about it because it might start controversy, right? But I was like, what? I don't care. Why do you care? Because, I mean, whether it's good or bad, it still brings views, right? But anyway, so why I wanted to talk about is the fact that I feel like people say, don't do YouTube if you're doing it for the money. Don't do social media if you're doing it for the money. I just feel like that's so unrealistic, because don't do a job unless you're doing it for the money. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Social media is a job, just like a 9-to-5 job. Social media is a 24/7 job because you can do it any time of the day. It's just you do have more control, but it has its own stipulations. You know what I'm saying? But you do it for the money, no matter what it is. So I feel like most successful YouTubers say you shouldn't start YouTube for the money, but why not? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's your prerogative. If you want to start YouTube for the money, start YouTube for the money. People get a job for the money. So, I mean, YouTube is a job, you know, and you get tired of your job, you get tired of YouTube. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is do it. I feel like whatever you do, you should do it for the love of it, because it'll last you a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have more focus, more passionate to it. You would stay on track with it for a lot further. The thing is with YouTube and a lot of social media platforms, you don't get paid right away unless you get the engagement, you get the views. You know what I'm saying? And with a job, you just got to show up and do what you got to do, and then you'll still get paid no matter what. But eventually, if that job is not bringing in whatever it needs to pay you, you will go away. The job probably will still be there. So I feel like it's the same thing. It's a matter of perspective of how you put it. So whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's social media or a job, and you do it for the money, just do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? Because don't be acting like some of these YouTubers that get paid high money that they don't be doing it for the money. They do be doing it for the money. And then some of them say, oh, when I first started, I didn't do it for the money, because there was no money in it at first. You didn't know that there was a potential for money at first. But I feel like eventually people will stop. Money is not everything, okay? And let me go backtrack a little bit. Eventually, how long is it going to take for you to stop doing what you're doing if you're not getting paid for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom used to say for the longest time, what is it that you can do absolutely for free? And I just could not think of nothing. And not because, like, I don't know. I just couldn't really think of anything, because I feel like everything needs some kind of exchange of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be money. It has to be some kind of exchange of energy. But if it's no kind of exchange of energy, I personally will get tired of it. Like, it's going to be like, why am I doing this? Let me do something else. You know what I'm saying? Because you need some kind of exchange of energy. I think because as creators, we were put here to have that kind of exchange of currency, whether it's money, people, likes, follows, something to keep us like on track, to keep going and to stay focused and on that path. If there's no kind of like exchange of anything, I think eventually you'll get bored of it, because you need to see some kind of progress. Like, what kind of progress are you having with things? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see no progress in things, how long will it be before you decide, like, this is boring? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need some kind of interaction. You need some kind of measure. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, let's just be honest, and let's just stop telling people that don't start YouTube because if you're just doing it for the money. Because I remember when YouTube first started, YouTube wasn't paying, and I got on YouTube just to play around, just to see what it was and stuff like that. And my babies were all young, And I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was something that, you know, you can get on and you can just videotape yourself and stuff like that. But as far as making money, I didn't know if they were making money. I just thought it was fun. And so I didn't take it seriously, and I didn't do it consistently. Eventually, they started making money. YouTubers start showing that they're making money and stuff like that. And yes, it is fun. In the beginning, it is fun. So yeah, when they say, yeah, I didn't really do it for the money, you didn't know there was money involved. You know what I'm saying? Depending on when you started with YouTube. Like I said, I grew up in an era where there was no YouTube, okay? There wasn't even no Facebook. All right, because all of them started in what, early 2000s or something like that, I believe. So when it first came, like, I think I was very late with Facebook, okay? Everybody was on Facebook but me. I was on no social media platform. I don't know what I was doing, drifting out in this world with no social media at all. And I think that's when Facebook was like out there, and I just didn't have Facebook, nothing. And so eventually I got a Facebook, and I seen that all like the people I know from schools on Facebook and stuff like that, and they said, oh, it's like a school thing, da da da. And I was like, but I wasn't really close to people like that in school, so it wasn't a big thing. I guess that's why I wasn't really attracted to the whole idea. But wait, before I think about it, it was MySpace. I was on MySpace, and I was doing nothing on MySpace. I was not doing anything on MySpace. I feel like there was music on there, and you could set up your little, kind of like a web page and stuff like that. And I don't remember talking to anybody or anything. I just had a MySpace for no reason, okay? I didn't know what to do with a MySpace. So, like I said, I'm getting off the point. The point is, I feel like money is not everything, you know what I'm saying? But if you start something because of money, you know, like social media, like your job, then eventually you have to come to the conclusion whether or not this is for you. Just like certain jobs, like they be paying you, but that don't mean you won't stay. Either they sometimes fire you, you get laid off, or you quit, or you find something that's better for you. Just like social media, where you gonna make money at? Is you gonna make money with YouTube or Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? It really depends, right? And it's just with those things, you have to grow your audience. You have to get the people's attention. But at the end of the day, you really doing it because you want your independence. You want to be able to pay your bills. You want to be able to create and do what you want to do in your time. And social media platforms gives you that opportunity to do it. But you can't say, oh, don't do it for the money. That be getting on my nerves. Don't do it for the money. Like, you know what you're talking about. Like, it's this society. If you live in America, it's built on money. Like, stop acting like it's not built on money. And I'm not saying like it could be a good or bad thing. I'm saying it's a matter of perspective. But don't lie and say like, oh, don't start it because of the money. You better start it because of the money, because you need to pay them damn bills. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you just got to keep at it, and you just got to be consistent at whatever you're doing, because there's so many times I want to quit because I ain't making no money off of none of these platforms as of yet. But I'm still doing it because I like it in some capacity. I'm like, I like doing this. I like coming up with ideas and hoping that this next video is viral. This is the next video that's going to get me monetized. Or this is the next film skit that's going to get me monetized. Like, that anticipation, I guess, keeps me going. But it's times I want to quit because I'm not making any money off of it. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, you still got to pay bills. No matter how you're getting it, hopefully you're not doing it to hurt anybody else. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as social media and jobs. You know what I'm saying? You have to eventually realize that it is all about the money, okay? But helping people is definitely a plus. I ain't gonna lie and say helping people is not some kind of sort of gratification in itself as well, of course. But the only thing is, you can't live off of helping people. If you can, then please tell me how to do that, because I've helped a lot of different people, and a lot of times I got slapped in the face. I didn't ask for nothing in return. I just liked helping people. It's times where I have free contests, and it's just like a marketing strategy. I would say, like, if you come onto my channel and tell me which video has this in it or whatever, or if you like and subscribe, I'll just randomly pick somebody to win $100 or something like that, and no one would enter the contest. And I'm like, well, that's okay. I keep my money. And then there was another contest I did where I did like a couple film skits, and I would ask, a lot of people watch my stuff too, it's just they just didn't participate. But anyway, the film skits, I was like, okay, can you tell me the name of the character who plays this, blah blah blah, and you will win like a gift basket. You want this nice bag with a lot of gifts and different gifts inside. I would fill up the bag with different gifts inside and stuff like that, gift cards or whatever inside. And nobody would enter the contest at all. That was the second contest I did. Well, that one person entered and they got the answer right, and I just shipped it out to them and gave them, and they were so appreciative of it. So I appreciate when people are appreciative of what I give, because sometimes I just want to give because I'm a giving person, but I don't have people I can give to, because I feel like it is a matter of exchange. I don't just give freely. I give because I appreciate the people that's watching me, or I give due to a marketing strategy. But usually the stipulations of my giving is like real easy, like a like, subscribe, which character did you like you're interacting, like it's something really fun. It's, you know, kind of like a game, you know what I'm saying? So, and I just decided I just want to give away $100 today. And a lot of people get scammed so much, I guess they just be like, I'm not playing, I don't know her, I ain't taking the risk, she didn't get my Cash App. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if you don't take the risk, you would never know. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's enough of this video. I'm moving on to the next video. Thank you for watching. If you resonate with it, that's cool. If you didn't, so what? Don't matter. Alright? See you in the next video. Peace.